Alright, today I'm going to give you guys a detailed look at this Flash movie, Michael Keaton Batman, and again, this is by McFarlane Toys, and here's the trading card. It has a drawing of Batman, and again, this is Batman from the Flash film, the Michael Keaton Batman, and here's the figure. And as far as accessories, comes with a pair of extra hands, and a spear gun, and a batarang. And that's everything it comes with. And here's the figure. First glance, likeness, it does not look like Michael Keaton at all. The mouth opening is quite nice though. I like the fact that it's open pretty wide. In the trailer, I believe the opening is tighter, is less. It's definitely not as wide as this, and the chin area, I think you could barely see the chin, the area at all. And one thing I noticed is that the ears, the tip of the ears are rounded, which is it's kind of annoying. I might end up just trimming it off a little bit just to make it a little more pointy, but the rest of him, let's take a look at him. He has a cloth cape, which I'll show in a second, and there's the emblem, a little paint bleed. There's the rest of his suit, and the belt is actually black in this one, and the boots are pretty dirty up. And here's a look at him from the back. And again, he has a cloth cape. Alright, and as far as articulation, head is on a ball joint, so they cut the head and the cowl into separate pieces, so now he has head movement. I'm not sure how much head movement he has in the film, but in the toy version he has quite a bit of head movement. And shoulders are on these hinges, but it is hindered by the spacer right here, because the shoulder pad does get in the way, doesn't allow his arm to move up at all. But if you take the spacer out and pop the arms back in, you could get his arm to go almost 90 degrees outwards. Not exactly 90 degrees, but close to it. And then there's bicep swivel and double jointed elbows, really nice. And then he has a ball hinge wrist, and the hands are very easy to replace. It pops right off. There's a little bit of a mushroom head, but not that big, so it is somewhat easy for you to pop hands, switching out hands. Yeah, it's quite easy, much easier than some of the other figures and some of the other companies as well. And then here you can see there's a cut joint around the abdominal section. Not really liking how it was cut. It's just straight across. It kind of, yeah, but it does give him a lot of range though. I have to give him that. Range wise, he is quite good. You can see there, and then he could arch back quite a bit. So this does help when he's going in and out of the Batmobile or the Batwing. Also the cape, the cloth cape, helps as well. And then his legs can go up to, he can actually go up to about 90 degrees. And there should be a little bit of a, no, not really a thigh swivel. For this figure, no, not really, there's nothing. Let's see, the knees, double jointed. And then there's a ball hinge ankle, and there's toes articulation. So pretty much what you can expect from all your McFarlane Toys figures. It's got the rubber panties, of course. And overall, I am okay with this figure. Am I really impressed with it? No. Am I? Yeah, just average to me. Cause yeah, it's definitely no Dark Knight Batman though. That one is much better than this one. The look of it is much better, and yeah, just overall it looks much cleaner. Now this one does have different shades of black. You can see there's a glossy black, and then there's flat black. throughout the suit. And again, likeness is definitely not there. Yeah, I cannot tell you who that is. And a little bit of a paint bleed around the cowl at the mouth opening area. You can see it bleeds into the cowl, and then same with the top. It does bleed in from cheek area. You can see there's bleeding there, and from the side you can kind of see the cowl opening. It's quite a bit larger than I would imagine from the film. I'm not sure how accurate it is. If he looks like this in the film, the mouth opening, I'm happy about it. But from what the trailer has shown me, the opening is very similar to Ben Affleck's version of the Batman cowl. So hopefully this is the actual size of the opening for the mouth, because it does look much better than what we have seen. And again, the emblem, yeah. Let's take a look at the belt. Okay. Alright, and here's a size comparison with other Batman figures. We have Christian Bale, Batman on the left from NECA. And then next to him is the 89 Batman, also from NECA. And then of course we have our McFarlane figures. And then over on the right side we have the Mesco 89 Batman. So you can see he is much taller, almost half a head taller than everyone else, which is accurate, because it's not the same scale. And here you can see all these ears are pointy, except for the McFarlane one. It is quite stubby, which again I'll probably end up cutting it off, just making them a little more pointier than it is right now, because right now it looks terrible on him. But as far as color scheme, they're all pretty much the same. We have black, we have yellow, we have skin tone, and that's about it. And this guy is currently sold out everywhere. I think it's just the popularity of the Michael Keaton character, Keaton Batman, and so yeah, he's sold out everywhere, but hopefully they'll get restocked soon, so other people can purchase them. Yeah, and once I get the Batmobile, I will put him inside so you guys could kind of get an idea how he looks in the Batmobile. But I think he might be too big for the McFarlane Batmobile, at least while standing on the outside, because I've seen photos where people are comparing it to SHF Batman, and that Batman, it's a super tiny one, and that fits standing next to the Batmobile way more than the McFarlane figures standing next to a Batmobile. So once I have that in hand, I'll be able to show you guys. And I think the canopy is also in a different color too. Hopefully that's just some particular runs that they have, but hopefully it's not majority, because if the canopy is different color than the rest of the Batmobile, the rest of the vehicle, then it's very disappointing to see from McFarlane Toys. But I'll reserve my judgment until I have it in hand. But there is 89. Well, there's Michael Keaton Batman from the new film, the Flash new movie. And so there you go. He's gonna set you back about $20. But right now sold out everywhere, so I wouldn't suggest going to secondary market and paying double what it's worth. But yeah, I would probably wait a little bit. Maybe they'll restock on this Batman. So there you go, and thanks for watching.